What's Colby doing? Pass off.
Oh, I got it!
Put the place up, yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, I'm a chaser. Face up, now feel no major.
Sketchy.
Up and out, you are my danger.
You guys ever just wake up and not have a plan, but you know that you want to go wheeling? That's gonna be us today. We woke up a little late. It's around like 10, got loaded up in like an hour. We have no idea what we want to do. All we know is that we want to go wheel, and that's where we're headed. All right, so we decided to come to our local spot that we love to wheel at. And we're just gonna go like pretty much check out some stuff. We heard there's a trail we haven't done out here. So we're gonna go look for that. We'll see if we can get into it, and we'll go from there. After meeting up with Virgil, we talk about looking for a legendary trail that we've never done before, one that we've heard about through a lot of other wheelers. The thing about these legendary trails is, it's a lot like people who've seen Bigfoot. You hear how big it is, how it's the craziest thing you'll ever see, but no one can really give you an idea of where it is or where they saw it. We figured we'd go out today and see if we could find the beast ourselves. Shortly after heading down the trail that we thought might be it, we ran into some unexpected rock crawlers. I've heard about dirt bikes hitting some of the rock crawling trails, but I've never seen it myself. We were super stoked to watch, and I couldn't wait to ask them if maybe they had any intel on what we were looking for. Something goes to that big fall, right?
I'm not sure. I've only been here.
We chatted for a bit and talked rocks, and we find out, unfortunately, they knew nothing about the legend that we're looking for. Even though we didn't find any hope from the two-wheeled rock crawlers, the trail we were on looked like fun, and we had a feeling that we were in the right area, so we pushed forward. Worst case, we still get to do a trail we've yet to do. I know we're supposed to be looking for an epic trail with a massive obstacle, but since we're here, we might as well check this trail out. It's not often that we get to do a trail for the first time and get to go down it. Going down a trail you've done before is hard enough because you don't see what you're going down, but at least you have a good idea of what to expect because you've gone up it. Going down a trail that you've never done before means you have no idea what to expect, and it makes it that much more sketchy and fun.
It is.
To stand on.
That's a cool little down obstacle. So like, woo! Yeah. That's cool.
I know, that's why when we pulled up, I go, maybe coming up, but I don't know about going down.
When you're the first one on the big drop, it feels scary. Like, I don't know how big it really is. Is it that big at all? I don't know.
Yeah.
Good job, babe.
Going down obstacles is a really good way to get outside of your comfort zone and learn new wheeling techniques. A simple rule of thumb is if you can go up it, then you can absolutely go down it. But there are some tools you can use to make going down much more controlled and enjoyable. The most important and most used tool is front dig, which is when you put it in front wheel drive only. If you apply light pressure on your brakes, it will lock up the rear axle, which does two things. Slows you down as you descend, and due to the front tires pulling and your rear tires dragging, it also stretches out your wheelbase, lowering your center of gravity and stretching your overall length of your rig. Alright, so I told you guys, I had no idea what we were doing today. We kind of heard there was something out here. I think we found something. But I think we found the exit of a different trail we don't know that leads to the trail that we want to go. So it's got to turn it out to be pretty cool. We're going to get a twofer.
Colby, what's that?
I don't like trash. Trash sucks!
What is it?
I don't know.
Looks like it's part of somebody's grill.
It looks like a air vent, but gigantic.
Yeah.
What's Colby doing? She's doing work.
No more trash, please.
You know what that's from? Because rock crawlers don't use stuff like that.
No.
So that had come off of a vehicle, either a Razor or someone's car.
Or Jeep.
Or Jeep or whatever vehicle was on that top dirt road. And then it came off and went into the ditch. And then when it rains, it washes it down into this. And then all that stuff collects in here, which is poopy, huh? It's all right. We got it.
Ancient history.
Whoa! Can you put that away?
Can you throw it in the trash? There we go, that's better. This one's huge. Whoa. Nice. Look what I found. Hold on.
Here's a different style downhill obstacle. On the passenger side, we have a wall, and on the driver's side, we've got a narrow ridge with a crack in between them. Going down the crack obstacle, you can easily slip one or the other tire in the crack, which could throw you off the line and get you in trouble. But if you have it in front dig, you can use your brakes to slow you down in the rear. With your fronts turning slowly, you will be able to steer, and it will keep all fours from locking up and keeping you from sliding in the crack.
It's crazy because it looks like that had a ton of water at the bottom and stuff. Yeah. The diagnosis, doctor.
Diagnosis is we're a bunch of rock crawlers looking like we're practicing some high dive into some small, ugly, mucky puddles. Oof.
Diagnosis negative.
The drops look like they just keep getting bigger and better. Once you drop the front end off, you have to start turning passenger to miss the rock shelf I'm standing on. This is another great example as to why front dig and going down obstacles is so key. If you were in all four, the rear tires would be forcing the rear of the buggy down the wall, and the front driver would be forced into the shelf I'm standing on, causing excessive bind, which could lead to serious breakage. Being in front dig, the rear of the buggy just hangs out while the front is able to work its way passenger without any binding. Sometimes when you're straight vert like that, things get a little crazy. Sometimes some of your stuff just ejects out of the buggy, but it's not hard to just turn around and pick it up, check it out. Oh. Pass off.
I was gonna fall out of the seat.
Oh, I caught it! Your turn.
Ninja
You ready?
grab.
This is how I caught it.
Look at that. No, it still looked bad.
Yeah, but look,
Nailed it. See? That's all you gotta do. You drop some trash, and then you pick it up and put it in the trash. We got this.
My axles are way wider than Virgil's, but I'm able to use the front dig to turn into the line that works best for my rig. If you watch my rear tires, they are completely stopped while my front is able to search around for traction to get me on the ledge without getting in a bind.
Not gonna lie, new trails that you've never seen before, never wheeled before, and you're with nobody that's done it before are so much fun. So we came down this trail behind us, and then there's a fork. We can either go this way, or we can double back and go up that way. That way. So we went down one trail, which was pretty fun. That was a pretty good downhill, just like good, clean fun. And we're turning back up this one. If this is the one that we think we're going on, there is an obstacle that's crazy. So we're gonna go give it a shot. And so far, so fun. Let's keep it going.
As we headed up the trail, there were a couple pretty decent waterfalls, but nowhere close to the stories of the trail that we were looking for. Since we are here, we better head up and check it out just to know what's up there. We had a super late start today. Finding this new trail that we just ran and exploring the side trail will be a for sure win, even if we don't find the hidden monster of a trail that we were looking for.
Guess they didn't need that anymore.
Are you taking up fencing, sweetheart? Like Wednesday? On God.
There you go.
Well, cool or not, it's still trash. We're taking it with us, right? That's right.
Turns out not too far after the two waterfalls, there's a flat calm spot in the trail that dead ended into what might actually be the monster that we're looking for.
To me, it would be easier without shoes. I'm a wild person.
Just remind you, you have to come back down.
I mean, it's not great. But yeah, I mean, going up that undercut over there, you know, you can see where the black mark is. And
Yeah, I think
I don't
this.
think it's going to let me climb it, so I'm just going to keep it, like, somewhat turned towards it.
Right, right. I think you'll roll up, but this probably here is all the top side of the tire, which will push you
Yeah.
back down. So you're probably gonna have to be over a little bit, probably to right about here, and then cross. Then hopefully we can get over this top, fall over the other side.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be pretty much right on that line over there.
Yeah. I believe your front tire is gonna have to be up here before you turn.
Anywhere between that step and the bottom step, yeah, that's where I think.
Yeah. I think the sooner you go, the more chassis you're gonna grab.
Gosh, I hate that.
So I would go until your tire gets to the end on this side before the drop, then just turn down.
And then I think my rear, I'm going to have straddles. I mean, it'll be pretty
Yeah.
much the same line here.
Right.
And then boom, and then we're going to have to address what the we're going to do up there.
Right.
When my rig's in there.
Yeah, once we're in
No,
here,
it's
we'll have
all-
to make changes.
All right, well. There goes nothing.
How do you feel about this?
It looks bad. I think I've seen videos that has this obstacle matched in it, and I've never seen water in the bottom of it. Do I know that it's probably a mistake going in there with water? Because most of those videos when it was dry, not a lot of people had luck, if any luck. So with it wet, makes it a little more sketch. But hey, we're here, and our golden rule is, gotta put tires on it.
Hold on, his rear. Yeah, his rear. I was hoping it won't happen. What do you think happened?
Didn't go. Left rear right into this thing, which is what you have to do. But it's almost like you got to commit keeping it in there. And that's what I was trying to get it, because if you were on it a little bit higher, it would have pulled the chassis away from the wall.
See, that was my bad, because that was like my fail safe. I was like, if I can get up there and just stick a tire in there, then I'm hooked.
Yeah.
So I favored the inside more, and you were like, oh no, and I was like, cool, I'll get in it, and I'll kind of.
Bronson, you're about to have soggy feet there.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, and down here, it's kind of tough, you don't see where this is at.
Well, the thing is when you go in, it pitches you and throws you into this thing. And you're all the way in there. So you're either committed to go forward, or you got to yourself to get back out.
Today, I don't feel like it's the day, especially starting so late today.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, we started off this video as like, hey, we have no idea what we're doing, and then we like went right into some like, I don't know, I mean, it's totally doable, I just don't. But it was still a hell of a good day.
Better than sitting on the couch.
And we put tires on it. Always put tires on it, because you don't know until you know.
After I said we gotta put tires on it, Virgil reminded me that he didn't get to put any on the obstacle yet. Virgil's rig is much narrower and has a shorter wheelbase, which can possibly be an advantage in a very tight spot like this one.
Sketchy. See, he's like, this is fine. We're like, run.
That's how you put tires on.
And then it was in the lip, and then it just went,
Yeah.
and that's the danger zone.
That's what it does, is it just pulls your ass in and it starts to pivot you every time.
You committed a little harder than I did, and you made it a little further than I did. But then when it went buck wild, it got a little more buck
It
wild.
got a
than I
little
did.
bit more buck wild, yeah.
My butt.
I think, like you said, if I could get my
Okay.
rear just a little bit over so I'm not going in that hole, because I'm putting it right down the bottom of that hole. I felt good until it went bad because I wasn't even ready to grab reverse. I was like, oh, it feels good, and it just goes whoop. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, there it goes.
I wonder if that would be affected differently if the tires weren't wet.
Probably.
Yeah, we might have some more traction.
Yeah.
Super stoked that we found the beast that we were looking for, even though it was too late to commit to it and had to hold off for another day. Let us know if you think we should come back and finish this trail. Also, if any of our downhill front dig tips and tricks helped you in any way, or if you have anything that you would like to see us give tips and tricks on in the future, please let us know in the comments. Sponsored in part by BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC Highlights, and Axle Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment below. As always, thanks for watching.